Hey everybody, Adrian Nelson here. So I just wanted to draw you a quick daily message, and we're using the Angel Prayers Oracle cards by Carl Gray, the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed, and the Light Seer's Tarot by Chris Ann. Sorry. Coincidentally, all of these are published by Hay House. All right. So just a general message. Please take it as it resonates. And we're just going to affirm that whatever the message is that's coming out over here, that this is a message that you need today. Okay, so we're going to start here with the Angel Prayers by Carl Gray and see what we have for you. Please remember, this is obviously a general message, so you want to take it as it resonates. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your heart's got beautiful reasons to smile. I hope that if there's any challenges that you're experiencing at the moment, that those challenges will just beautiful solutions will just come about for them. The card that came out for you says, take time to breathe. And it says, thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing that you are here. And you know what? There, you know, there's a space, and I mean, I even find it within myself sometimes. And, I'm a true believer in how the universe is abundantly supporting us all the time. But, there are times when, I go to a space, I'm like, oh my goodness. Is anything even working out? What is the point to anything? You get very sort of heavy and very down sometimes. And I think it's very normal for us to feel that way, especially where we are at the moment. And so this card is asking you, have you maybe been running even extra more? Have you sort of been overexerting yourself? Have you been taking things to a level that is so extreme that maybe even you have difficulty dealing with it? And also a reminder that we have gone through so much in the last period of time that has passed, the last 2 years, 3 years actually. And a lot of us don't realize how much we've actually gone through. We don't realize how much we've actually survived through. We don't, always realize how strong we've actually been. And so you are being encouraged to just take a little bit of time out, to just give yourself a little bit of a breather, to just show that little bit of kindness towards yourself. In case you have maybe gone a little bit overboard there and try to burn the candle at both ends. Because remember, I know that a lot of times, we obviously have responsibilities. Maybe we are carers, we are parents, we are partners, we are employees, we are all those things. And a lot of times we, as human beings, we've got this thing where we just want to go, 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 go. Come what may, it doesn't really matter. We just want to go, 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 go. And that's all fine and well. But, also bear in mind, if you really want to give in the best possible way that you can give, and if you do want to give optimally and help the world in beneficial ways and the people that you care about, it's important for you to be at your own strongest strength. All right, and I feel that for some of you, you may not have been, so time to take a little bit of a breather there. All right, let's see what we've got with the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Didn't exactly leave myself a lot of space here now, did I? See what we have. The Oracle of the Seven Energies message, please. Okay, let's see what is the stop one. The land between. Okay. So this in many ways really does follow up on the previous message. This is letting us know that we are doing well, we're well on our way, there's progress that is being made, really great progress is being made, but we're not 100% there yet. Because remember, we are in the space of global ascension. We are in the space of going from this space to that space. So there is that little bit of a period of sort of like crossing over. And while we are in the space between, this is where we're often called to have a lot of faith, because this space feels very challenging usually, and this space usually feels like nothing is working out. So you go like, oh my goodness, nothing is working out. That's how we can feel within the space. But letting you know that you're also not alone in the space, that your guardians are with you, that your angels are with you, that all the energies are with you, all the beautiful energies that you've been calling upon, maybe for a long period of your life, maybe you're like me, you're into Reiki, you're into crystal healing, angel healing, working with the earth, fairy healing. Call upon those energies, because those energies are available, and a lot of us have been prepared for a very, very long period of time for the specific space in time where we are right now. So with this land in between and with the space in between, when we get here sometimes, this is where it feels like nothing is working out. This is where it feels that we've come to the end of the road. This is where it's starting to feel like everything is hopeless, everything is pointless. I've put in so much time, money, effort, and now nothing is going to work out. This is how it starts to feel in this space. You might also have that you're experiencing a physical disintegration of your actual world at the moment, and that is something that does happen as you move from one space to another space. And when I say a physical disintegration, this is that space where things came to happen suddenly, and sudden shifts. Your PC breaks, you lose your job, your friend moves away, your car breaks down, the place where you wanted to have your store, you can no longer go there. The place where you go for yoga is no longer available. The instructor moves away. You lose your job, or you suddenly get moved to a different department. You lose that connection with that friend that you didn't want to lose a connection with. Things like that are very typical in a space where the one part of your world starts to disintegrate and you're starting to connect to a different part of your world. Now, the way that I like to explain this is, let's say that, let's put this over here. Let's say this is your life, this is your world, this is your current state, this is what you were used to, and this is what you started to manifest for yourself. So this is what you are busy moving towards. Okay? Now, because as human beings we like to hold on to things, to move from year to year can sometimes be a space that that some of us are not very comfortable with, and we're holding on to things and we don't just easily let go, and then life has to give us a little bit of a push, and it still doesn't go against our free will, because remember that whatever is the thing that you focus on strongest and the thing that you really want strongest, that is what life is going to give you. So if you are really focused on growth and you are focused on living your greatest good, and you want to really live all those beautiful manifestations that you put out there, life is going to give you a little bit of a push sometimes. Okay, alrighty, and then let's just see what we have for a tarot message for you as well, also for some guidance for you for the space in between, because sometimes, just before I draw a tarot card for you, what we sometimes have in a space like this, gorgeous you, is that we feel that we have to do something, because now we're feeling stuck and we don't know what to do and we don't see the solution. So those patterns start to kick in, that conditioning starts to kick in. You got to do something. You can't just be here manifesting. You got to do something. You got to find a way. You got to make a plan. Now, I'm not saying that you should sit around and not do anything, because empowered action is really, 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 really powerful in the universe. And when you think of it, and this is obviously something that I often share with my spiritual development students, that and this is the thing, that if you are let's say you're taking some action. Let's say this is the action that you are taking. This deck of cards over here is the action that you are taking. Okay, but say maybe there's crystals over here. This is the intention behind the action that you are taking. What are the words behind those actions? What are the thoughts behind those actions? And what is the hope for the outcome? Where you start, it has such a strong impact on the action that you take. And a lot of times, people will say, I'm doing my best, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, and it's not working out. And the question is often, what is the motivation behind the action? Because the motivation behind the action is what actually drives the initial outcome. Okay? No matter how good you do in this world, no matter how beautiful you do, if your intentions behind the action is a little bit on the low vibing type of side of things, not really going to be very successful there. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's grab you a tarot card, just as a final card for your general message. I hope this resonates with you. Take it as it resonates. So, Obviously, I do personal readings as well, and you can contact me for that. You can send me an email. Email address is in the description. Okay. So those are 3 cards. So we can't take 3 cards. So let's just give this a little bit of a different shuffle. I'm going to take this card, okay? Let's see what we got. The 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is healing of patterns. You see there with the solar plexus, that area in our sort of like abdominal area, which is the chakra, the energy center that represents our personal power, our strength, our identity, which in many ways really determines how we also look at life and how we look at sort of like solutions, and also what it is that we understand for ourselves to be and our value. But I feel that for many of you, it's like, you might be having beautiful dreams at the moment, very lucid dreams at the moment. There's some energy downloads taking place, some information the universe is giving you in your sleep state, or you might be starting to see some signs, I want to draw you actually one more card for that. Whatever this card is at the bottom, it really called me. 2 of Pentacles. So there's change that's about to take place here for you in your life. Beautiful change. You're going to beautiful new spaces, and these could be very, very prosperous spaces for you. So this is really, really good news. If you've been putting in a lot of the work and you've been asking, when is my breakthrough going to come through? Well, your breakthrough is about to come through. Okay. I wish you all the best. Namaste. Love and light. Bye.